Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are new, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Leslie and I like to post lifestyle, budgeting, and motherhood type of content here on the Mother Plan. So I need to break down my paycheck. This is the first one of the month. We got paid on November 4th and we are going to be covering our bills from November 4th all the way to November 17th. And actually, you guys, I'm going to be covering a little bit more of the bills with this pay period just because it was a good one. So I am a nurse, if you guys don't know. However, I only work part-time just because I want to be home more with the kids. So I typically only do about 2 shifts a week. However, we have lost a lot of people to the not in a bad way. We lost a lot of people due to the pandemic and people wanting to travel. So I had an opportunity to pick up some extra shifts, and right now my hospital is doing what they call incentive pay just because of the pandemic. So I'm getting paid a lot more just to pick up 1 or 2 shifts here and there. So this paycheck this time was really good. So I'm gonna put our regular one. The regular one was projected at $1,400. And we got $1,521. So this next one is at the hospital, and I was projecting about $3,200 because I did take in consideration the extra shifts that I picked up just because of that incentive pay. So I was almost correct. I got $3,344. Y'all, this is insane. Let me tell you, this is pretty much 2 paychecks into one. This is definitely a blessing. This does not happen that often. Oh y'all, let me switch out my battery. I think I put the wrong battery in. This one's about to die. Hold on for 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. I totally put the wrong battery in there. And honestly, hopefully this one has enough juice. I don't know what happened. I thought I charged all my camera batteries, but I'm only down to this one. I have 3 total and the other 2 are dead. So I apologize for that interruption. But I was saying how excited I was about this paycheck. I am working with $3,344 for one of our paychecks, and the other one did come in higher as well at $1,521. So that is always exciting. For our other income, we got exactly what we knew we were going to get, the $665. So that did not change. So let's go ahead and add up the projected. So we got $1,400 plus $3,200 plus $665. So we thought we were going to be working with $5,265. But we are working with a little bit more at Ooh, I put 55 there. Hold on. That's supposed to be a 6. So we're actually going to be working with $5,530 for this paycheck breakdown. Y'all, that is crazy. I was telling y'all last time that doesn't happen that often, and I did pick up an extra shift that time as well, but this one was more. So it's crazy. So I'm not going to get used to it at all. This is not a permanent thing, but I am taking advantage of the fact that we are down people. So I am going to be trying to pick up a little bit more work hours. And that may affect my YouTube schedule just a little bit. Like I wasn't able to upload a video last week. And I do apologize, just work with me, but I cannot pass up this opportunity for our family. So this is definitely extra money that we could utilize. I'm going to be either splitting it between debt and sinking funds, or putting in our savings account and debt, or maybe throwing it all to debt. It just depends on what's going on for the month and how things are going. Y'all know I am way more conservative in the beginning of the month than I am at the end. So this is the first paycheck. I am going to cover quite a few of the bills so I can at least have that portion out of the way. And then I'm going to beef up our sinking funds and our cash envelopes for this paycheck. And then I'm going to hold on to a little bit of it and roll it over into the next paycheck, just because I'm not really sure how that one's going to look. I didn't really pick up any extra hours. There is one shift that is questionable, but I feel like they are pretty staffed. I just said if they need me, they could utilize me. So I'm not going to count on that shift. So if you guys have any questions about that, you know, nursing in general, especially during the pandemic, I work in labor and delivery. You guys can just leave those down in the comment section. I will try to answer as many questions as I can. But just know right now, this is not my typical pay. I am just taking advantage, and I am grateful for the opportunity. I'm going to just try to do this for the next couple of months. I don't think they're going to be offering the incentive pay going into 2022, but if they do, I might go ahead and continue it. But for right now, I'm going to just try to pick up a few extra shifts a month for the month of November and the month of December. So let me go ahead and write down all of these expenses, and then I'll come back to you guys.
You should know I'm not like others. You should know I'm not the one. If you trust me with your feelings, I won't make you wanna run. Only in my dreams, only in my dreams. I play fair, I don't make you leave. Oh my God, why is it so hard to love?
Alright guys, I am back. I did write down all of the expenses that I tend to cover for this pay period. Some of them I wouldn't typically do. It would probably come at the end of the month or the second half of the month, but I just decided to go ahead and take care of a few more just because we do have that extra income for this pay period. Okay, so starting off with the mortgage, it is the same at $11.80. The cell phones just were a little cheaper, just at $2.18, so not too far off. I'll take the under. The car insurance, so this one I'm excited about, you guys. Y'all know when my husband got in an accident, the payment really like skyrocketed, right? And then when we were trying to renew, they were trying to charge us like, I don't know, it was like $600 and something or $500 and something. I don't know, it was really high. I don't know if it was $500, $400, it was just like triple the amount, either double or triple the amount. And I was like, oh my gosh, we were only paying about, I think it was like $180, $185 at that time. So I had to leave that insurance company, and I was with them for so long, y'all, like years and years. And then we found another one, and it was $245, which was great because that was way cheaper than what we were going to be paying. So as you can imagine, I budgeted $245, and I totally was excited to find out that it went down again with this newer company. So it's going to be our first renewal with this insurance company, and it went down to $185. Now this is what I was paying around this amount before we jumped ship from the other insurance company. So fingers crossed, y'all, that this stays like this for a while, because $60 is great to use towards something else every month. So I am super excited about that. That did go down, and it did make a big difference in our budget. I'm going to be saving $60 a month on this one, and I am going to be able to enjoy this rate for at least 6 months. So we'll see when it's time to renew again, but for right now I will take that $60 savings. Okay, so for medical insurance, this is going up next year, but right now it's at $200, and it won't be going up by much, so it'll be okay. They'll start in January. The life insurance is the same at $137. The truck, we always pay $460. I'm so ready to be done with this truck, y'all. I'm ready to be done. $460 is a lot. That can definitely be used to go towards something else. Now the electric and water bill, this one is about $145. That is great. We are in the cooler months, so we did not run the AC as much. So we did have a drop from the last month, so that was great. The solar panel is the same. That is at $195. And the student loans is the same for right now. We're paying $134. I know that's going to be changing next year, but right now we're paying the $134. Okay, so our projected was $2,916, but the actual amount was $2,854. So that is great, you guys. We are under, yay. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and subtract that from our income. So we starting off with $5,030, which is insane. I cannot believe it every time I repeat it. So $5,530. Our expenses for this pay period is $2,854. We are now working with $2,676. And I'm going to just slide that right here down to our cash envelopes, and then we will write down our categories, and then I will be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. I did write down our cash envelopes. So groceries. I'm not going to do anything extra this time. I'm going to stick with the $200. I feel like we are doing pretty well with that. And you guys will see in my next grocery haul, I'm going to try to post it sometime this week or maybe next week. The last time I went grocery shopping, we actually were doing 2 weeks worth of grocery shopping, because the previous week, that was one of the weeks that I was just really busy at work. And we were able to stretch the groceries out longer than expected. So that was a plus, and I was able to utilize that money the next week, and we just doubled up on our fresh fruits and veggies and things like that. So that was nice. So I'm just going to leave it at $200 because I think we are doing fine with the $100 a week. Now, it is the holidays. So you know how that is. You got potlucks, you got family coming over, and you're going to your family member's house, things like that. I am going to add some more money into like the family fund envelope, the miscellaneous envelope, things like that to kind of, you know, offset that cost that I'm going to be probably spending in case I have to cook something and go to a family member's house. So for right now, $200 is going to stay in the groceries, but I am going to add $50 into miscellaneous for this pay period, and I'm going to add $50 into family fund. I normally wouldn't do that much. Normally it gets like between $20 and $30, but we're going to do $50 this time just so I can anticipate if I have to buy some extra things at the store. Now, childcare, I'm still going to stick with $100. Luckily, I have been able to pick up the extra shifts during the times where my husband's off or something like that, so we're okay. So I'm just going to stick with $100. If I need to, the next paycheck, I'll add a little bit more if I'm going to be needing childcare because I want to work extra. So that's the plan for that. Gas, y'all know how this goes. I swear, every time we talk, it goes up and up. So I'm going to put $175 in this time just because I just don't want to be trying to stretch it. Like, I feel like we cut it really close. I end up having to use the card. So there is a little bit of money in my gas envelope right now, but it wasn't enough to do anything. So I'm like, I'm not going to go in here and just pay cash for this little bit. I'm going to swipe the card. So we do have to use that money. I'm going to have to pull it back out and take it to the bank because I did use the debit card. So $175 for gas. We did $50 for miscellaneous. For our spending envelopes, I'm going to do $30. Just a little extra. I know it's not much. Some people probably give themselves $50, $100, but we are okay. We utilize our other cash envelopes for things that we typically need. So a little bit of spending money here and there is not bad. So $30 for this paycheck should be plenty. So let's go ahead and add this up. Okay, y'all, that's $635 that we will be adding to our everyday spending envelopes, which is not bad. I will take it. So I'm going to go ahead and subtract that away from the $2,676. Now we are working with $2,041. Okay. So I am going to bring you guys up again. Sorry for the little glare. Y'all know I am filming when the sun is about to go down. Okay, so we said $2,000. I'm going to stick this up here, and $41. Yay. I'm going to go ahead and write down all of my categories, and then I will be right back.
Only in my head, only in my head. I'm the person I should be instead. Oh my God. I'm too rough around the edges. I'm so unrefined. Can't make up.
Alright guys, I'm back and we can get started with the sinking funds. So I am beefing the sinking funds up, y'all, for sure this month. So I'm going to be adding $50 for this paycheck for the home maintenance category, $50 as well to the car maintenance category. I do need to start building the car maintenance fund back up just because I'm hearing some weird noise when I turn on the AC. So I don't know if it's just like one of those things where you just need some Freon or if it's something more serious. So I do need to start kind of put more money into the car maintenance like I did before, because when we got all that work done on both vehicles, that money did come in handy. So $50 for sure does need to go into the car maintenance. So I just even it out, 50 to home, 50 to car. For pet care, we would do 25. Terminex, that is coming up in January, which I think I have enough, but I'm just adding a little extra just to have a cushion just in case the bill is not what I think it's going to be. So that way we're not like, okay, I need to budget extra money for the renewal. So this is for our termite protection, and it does cover a full year, and we usually pay that in January. So karate, y'all know this is karate month, so the tuition will be due, or the Black Friday deal will be coming up, and so that's usually when I pay for her tuition for the next year, for the upcoming year. So we do have quite a bit in this envelope, but I am going to finish it off with the next paycheck. So with this paycheck and the next paycheck, I'm going to go ahead and fully fund this envelope. So for this pay period, I'm going to do $225. I know that seemed like a lot, but it's better to pay for it yearly than monthly because you do save some money. And it's even better if you get that Black Friday deal, which I am hoping to get this year. So $225 for that. Birthdays and gifts, I'm going to do $125 for now. I know we have Christmas and all that stuff coming up. We don't really prep as much as other families probably do for Christmas, just because it's more of a family thing. We'll probably get the girls a couple of things, but they'll get majority of the stuff from their auntie and their grandparents. So I'm just going to do $125 for now. And then emergency prep, I'm going to do $50. I might put more next paycheck because I do want to do a big haul, kind of stock up for the winter time to make sure we have everything that we need. But for right now, $50. And then Layla and Maya both will also get $50 in their envelopes. This is not for college funds, not a savings account. This is just for things that they may need throughout the month. And that way I do have a little extra cash instead of having to budget for it. I hope you guys can see that. I know my lighting is probably off as it has been the last few videos. I do apologize. I'll hopefully get a better setup sometime next year, but right now I'm still, you know, over here in the little window in a little area in my bedroom, so I do apologize. Okay, moving on to household. I'm going to do $100, y'all. This is what I was talking about, just because I know it's the holidays. I don't know what I have to get, if people are going to be coming over, if I got to get more, you know, paper towels and cups and plates, and or if I need to do potluck. So I did beef up the household envelope. I did beef up the miscellaneous and the family fun spending envelopes, and also the birthday and gifts envelope. So that way I should have plenty to pull from if I need some extra funds. So we're going to do that. Clothing, I'm going to do $50 for clothing just because it is getting colder and the girls need some more warmer items. And then beauty, we would do $40. Vacation will also get $40. So that's not bad. That's way more than I normally do. Let's go ahead and add this stuff up. Alright, and on comes the ring light because it is getting dark. Alright, so $880 we will be putting in our sinking funds. I'm going to go ahead and subtract that from the $2,041. So $2,041 minus $880. And we have $1,161 left, y'all. That's crazy. So at this point, I'm definitely not worried about if we have enough money for our saving challenges. Y'all know I typically always budget $100 to be able to fund that challenge. So I'm going to go ahead and add that here. I'm not going to worry about debt this pay period just because it's the first check of the month. So let's just do the 52 weeks saving challenge. And we can go ahead and just grab those numbers right now. Just because, why not, right? We only have a little bit left. That's it. Only a few weeks left in 2021. It is crazy. Well, not a few. I know a few means 3. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's getting to the end. We got less than 2 months left. Okay, first number. 39. There we go. Next one. Okay. This one is 17. I always pull like the smaller numbers when I have a ton of money to spend. Why couldn't I pull a big one? All right, so let's see here. 39 and we said 17, so 39, 17. Okay, so that is $56. I'm gonna do pink for that one. And not bad, definitely not bad. So I'm gonna take that $59. We're gonna take that away from the $11.61. Can y'all see? Yes. So we have 59. Now we have $1,102 left. So that's quite a bit. I think, like I said, I was gonna, no, let me not deviate from the plan. I was gonna go ahead and maybe do an extra debt payment this particular week, but I'm like, no, let's just save it. So we'll do a rollover like we originally planned. So let's go ahead and just go straight down to the summary. Alright, so for projected amount, I thought we were going to be working with $5,265, but we brought home just a little bit more. So it was $5,530. The expenses came up to $2,854 versus the $2,916 that we were projecting. Cash envelopes, I don't really do projected on here. I just add what I add from that paycheck. So whatever we can, if we have extra, that's what I typically do. So for cash envelopes, we decided on $635. For sinking funds, we went with $800. That's a lot, y'all. $880. And then we're not going to do any debt payments this time, so nothing there. Savings. So I'm technically going to put the savings right here underneath this category because even though it's not really going to the savings account, it's going to our savings envelope for the 52-week saving challenge, it's still technically savings, right? So let's go ahead and just put that there. I did budget like I always do. I always budget $100, but it ended up being only $59. So let's go ahead and we'll just put $635 just because why not, right? So we can do the projected amount first. So $52.65 is what we originally said, minus the $2,916 minus $635, $880, and $100. So we were thinking it was just going to be $734 left. $734, but in actuality we are working with $1,102. Yay! This is going to get rolled over to use as income for the second half of the month. So I'm going to just put RO for rollover. Not a zero-based budget for this time, but we definitely make sure it is a zero-based budget at the end of the month. All right, y'all, just to recap for Paycheck Breakdown from November 4th, definitely a huge paycheck for us, for real. So super thankful for that. We are going to be paying more bills than what we normally would. Our expenses are going to come up to $2,854, and the cash envelopes were $635. The sinking funds $880, and we're putting away $59 for our 52-week saving challenge. We still have $1,102 that we will be using for the second paycheck of the month. So I'm going to go ahead and set up for our cash stuffing. We need a total of $880 for sinking funds, $635 for cash envelopes, $59 for our 52-week saving challenge. So that's $1,575 that we will be stuffing. Yay! I'm going to go ahead and get that all set up. I am going to go ahead and close out this particular video. I hope to see you guys in the cash stuffing. Hope you have a great day. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys in the cash stuffing video. Bye.